What's up? Yeah. So my next video kind of pisses me off a little bit. A lot. So where I work at a hardware store. I think I mentioned that in the other video. I work in a hardware store. And girls in hardware stores, we are not treated equally, I should say. Take that however you want to take it. So my pen stopped working. Okay, anyway, so yeah, people that come in there, it's mostly guys. I did have one woman scrutinized against me one day. Pissed me the fuck off. I wanted to pop her one, but couldn't. Hardware manager might not have liked that very much since I was under her payroll thing on her clock, so I didn't. There's a couple off the top of my head, couple of situations. The hardware situation. I'm a cashier, okay, and if we're not making, like, if we're really over payroll, like, we have too many people there, but we need the people that are there, instead of sending them home, we get sent to other departments to help out in departments. I got sent to hardware one day, and was doing bin tags in the nail and screw section, screw aisle, one of them. This lady comes up to me and says, "Is there a male back here that can help me with this?" I'm like, not right now, but I'm right here and I can try to help you the best I can, or I can get someone else to help you that knows what they're doing. She goes, "Well, I need a man to help me with this because girls don't know what they're talking about when it comes to this stuff." I look at her and I'm like, what the fuck is your deal? Alright? Like, this woman comes in there all the time. She spends a lot of money in our store. And just like a lot of the people that spend large amounts of money in our store every week, she thinks, now not all of them are like this, not all of them. Some of them that spend a lot of money in our store are really, really sweet, and they're really nice, and they try to make it as easy as they can for us and themselves. Okay? Instead of giving us so much bullshit and causing so many problems for us. She's one of them that causes a problem. She thinks that because she spends a lot of money in our store every week, that she can treat the cashiers and everybody else that works there like shit and get away with it. Okay? There's a guy that does that too, that refuses to come through my line, but I'll talk about that in a minute. That's a good one. So, this woman comes to me with the girls don't know what they're talking about. I was like, well, I'm right here. I'm handy, so I can help you if you want my help. She said, no, I don't want your help. I want a man's help. I was like, okay, well then I will go get my manager. For those of you who don't know, the hardware manager is a girl. She knows what the fuck she's talking about, too. She knows that entire department. She's great at her job. And I'm not just saying that just because she's gay, but I really do respect her as a manager and as a person, so I go get this manager. I was getting ready to say her name. I'm gonna try to stay away from saying names, but I go get the manager, and I was like, look, there's a woman back here. I can't deal with her. I'm gonna let you take care of her. You can handle it. She told me that she needs a man to help her because girls don't know what they're talking about back here. She kind of does one of those things, walks away without even saying a word, and goes down to the aisle with this lady's. Props to that manager for putting up with that shit. I would have knocked somebody out. I would have put somebody's hand or neck under one of the saws back there. Saw displays, plugged that motherfucker in, and went at it. Just, ugh, pisses me off. Okay, so this guy that refuses to come through my line, right? I don't know what the... Okay, well, I do know what I did to him. He is a total fucking jerk. Every single time he comes in there. He gives every person that he goes... Like, anyone he encounters that works there, he gives them a problem. So I decided I wasn't going to put up with it anymore. I refused to be treated like that. Yeah, it's going to get me fired one of these days. But he came through my line on his cell phone. Now, people, damn it, that is the most... No, that is one of the most rude things that you can do to a cashier is be on your damn cell phone while you are in the cashier line. Get off your fucking phone, get your shit, get out, then get back on your cell phone. Got it? Right? I know. I'm sorry if that's bitchy, but that's so fucking rude. Like, yeah. So this guy was on his phone, and the way our conveyor belts are set up, we have the conveyor belt, and then we have like this little metal piece that's on the end of it. I will write it on a piece of paper and show you how the conveyor belt is set up. It's really fucked up. Okay, so I'm really bad at drawing. I took art class in high school and was in art club and everything. It was awesome, and I was halfway decent at drawing back then. I suck balls now. So, okay. Okay, right, here we go. Here's the way our cash register is set up, right? This is okay. This, normally in a regular store, this is where the customers would go through the line, right? You'd think. This is where the customers would go through the line, put their stuff on the conveyor belt, you check it out, you're standing back here. No, in our store where we are standing back here, and the customers come through back here. Our drawer opens out like this. So we are out in the open with our drawers with the customer on the same side as the customer. So anybody that wants to just grab shit and run, they can just reach right into our drawer. I've had a kid actually grab money out of my drawer one time because we are right there out in the open, and there's nothing separating us from the customers and their money and the money. It's there. Okay. So these pieces right here on the ends, these are little metal pieces. There's a little lip over here because the conveyor belt, this is a conveyor belt right here, and this one is the other one. People come through and they put their stuff on the first one so that it comes down to our scanner down here. We scan it and put it on the other conveyor belt and send it down so that people can bag their stuff down here. There's this metal piece to keep stuff from falling off the edge of the register if you're paying attention. Well, this metal piece right here is where this guy's stuff was. And when it's on that metal piece, it won't move with the conveyor belt. It's there. And you can't reach it because the conveyor belt's so long. Unless you actually walk around our little cubby thing that's sticking out in the middle of nowhere and go get the shit. I don't do that. No. It's not my, well, I guess maybe it is my job, but I refuse to do it. So his shit was on that little metal piece right there. And he was on his phone. And he got out of line. He walked past me, went down to the end of my lane, walked around the corner to the other one, and started talking was talking on his phone, and just stood there talking on his phone. People behind him were like, "What the fuck?" You know. So, since his stuff didn't come down the conveyor belt, I told the people behind him that I would go ahead and take them because I didn't know if he was done or not, since he put it on the little metal piece. Right? Am I being clear? I'm rambling on about this. This video's already gotten to like 9 minutes long. But he gets off his phone after I let them people go, and he's like, "Will you let them go in front of me?" I was like, "You got out of line?" He goes, "Well, no, I didn't. I just went right over there." I was like, "No, you got out of line. You were on your phone. Your stuff was on the end of the conveyor belt. I didn't know if you were done or not, so I went ahead and got the other people because I couldn't wait around for you to get off your phone." I full on said this to him too. I refused to deal with his shit anymore. But he since that day, he refuses to come through my line, and if he absolutely has to, he gives me every problem in the world, even if I don't even fucking start anything. What the fuck ever. Okay, so one more little... I had a guy throw floor vents at me one day. Yeah, we went through rule changes, and now we have to scan every single item instead of scanning, you know, like Walmart does. If you have like 10 cans of peas or something, they'll scan one can like 10 times. We used to do stuff like that for our stuff. We can't do that anymore. We have to go through and scan every single fucking item. I think it's bullshit, but then again, I know how to do returns desk, so I understand their logic behind it, but it's still a pain in the fucking ass. So I go through, and this guy puts one of his vents on the conveyor belt. I was like, I'm gonna have to scan all those. He fucking throws them at me and says, they're all the goddamn same. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Took a chip out of the wall next to where I was standing because he fucking threw them. I shut my lane down, closed my gate, and walked away. I told my head cashier that I was not gonna fucking deal with him because of that. I don't handle stupidity very well. If you're rude to me, I'm gonna be rude to you. I'm so fucking done. So, anyway, one more little subject. Girls can't lift heavy stuff. Such a fucking lie. I'm a lesbian. Not all lesbians can lift anything, okay? I'm a fucking lesbian. I go to the gym, right? Almost every single day. My max for, not bench press. No, I can't lift shit on a bench press. But actually lifting something, I can lift. My back breaking limit is 120. Okay? This guy refuses to let me lift a fucking toilet out of his cart. That's maybe 90, 95 pounds. I couldn't get to the damn barcode because he had it in an actual shopping cart instead of on one of our flat carts for big stuff like that. And it was in a shopping cart. So I go to lift the damn thing out of the cart, and he pushes me out of the way, takes it out of my fucking hands, and says, you can't lift that. I think I just did. I just lifted it out of your damn shopping cart. It's on the conveyor belt. How did it get there? He's like, no, you can't lift that. You can't lift that. I was like, yeah, I can. I work out, dude. I'm fine. But it just irks me so bad. It gets to me. People think that just because somebody doesn't look like they can lift stuff doesn't mean that they can't. Like, I've had so many situations with people thinking that I can't lift anything, and it pisses me off. A lot of our cashiers cannot lift very much. I get that. But most of the people that come through my line, if they have something heavy, like our regulars, they'll know if they come through my line, I can lift that shit out of the cart. Like a big giant bag of dog food that's only like maybe 50 pounds, or ice melt, like the 80 and 90 pound bags, the 90 pound bags of concrete mix, I can lift that shit. If I go up to the service desk where the returns go, if they need something lifted over the desk and put into the department cart, I'll put the shit in the department's cart for them because I know some of them can't lift. Whatever, man. Anyway, that's just me bitching and ranting. I didn't really have anything else for a YouTube video, so I thought that I would make a video of stuff that gets to me and annoys me. So, I'm done ranting now, and I will talk to you later.